A very good morning to you, my lovely children. This is Teacher Jordash speaking. First and foremost, Teacher Jordash would like to express that I miss you so much. It's been many days that I've been able to see each and every one of you, and I hope you are missing Teacher Jordash too. And not just Teacher Jordash, but the rest of the teachers as well. So, today we're going to continue the last chapter through the fruit of the Holy Spirit. Okay, first and foremost, we need to recap back what are the 9 fruits in these fruits of Holy Spirit. The first one is love, second one is joy, third one is peace, fourth one is patience, fifth one is kindness, sixth one is goodness, seventh one is faithfulness, eighth one is what we call gentleness, which was taught last week by Teacher Deborah. And finally, we're going to move on to the 9th one and the final one, and that is what we call self-control. Alright, children, which one of my lovely children here can first tell Teacher Jordash what is the meaning of self-control? Let's go through the definition. Alright? Okay, so the best definition that teacher could come up with is self-control is defined as the ability to manage your actions, feelings, and emotions. Okay? Let's go through that one more time. The self-control is defined as the ability to manage your actions, feelings, and emotions. So then, to further go on this, let teacher give an example on it. So what teacher could say the example is, for example, very related to what kids love very much these days, and that is what we call a juicy, sweet candy. So how does self-control take place? It's an example of how one uses their willpower to see that candy and not to eat it. Why? Because one knows that it's not good for health, right? Okay, so then let's go through the Bible under Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. Let teacher repeat. Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. What does that mean? So basically, an individual who has their walls broken, who has their limits already decreased. What's the opposite of that? Is to attain self-control. So why to attain self-control? Is that with self-control, we are able to manage better. We're able to make decisions from a clearer point of view. We're able to control our behavior. And finally, we're able to have better physical and mental health. Right? So now, can Teacher Jordash want to show you what we call a sketch to move on to better explain the difference between self-control and one without self-control. Let's go. Oh my, what do we have here? What happened to Arthur?
Arthur is sad
Why?
because he cannot eat sweet because it's not good for him and mommy won't allow him to eat it.
Is that why he is misbehaving?
Yes,
So what should you teach him?
self-control.
That's right. Self-control needs to be practiced. So please allow your parents to guide you daily
Okay.
on how to practice self-control by reminding you on 3 important things every time you want to do something you desire. The first is to stop, then second is to think, and then act. I believe by practicing, each and every one of you will be good children that is good with self-control. Alright? So do you both love each other? And do you know how important self-control is?
Yeah.
Alright, good job! Alright kids, so now that we have done with the sketch, what we're going to do about self-control is the road towards self-control, which is the 3 elements that Teacher Jordash just said only. Stop, think and act. So inside these 3 elements, under stop, Teacher Jordash has put what we would consider God's words, followed by think, which is good choice versus bad choice, and then it's act, which we have here, go and do the next right thing. So this is the ultimate craft that we'll be doing today. Alright, it looks just like a traffic light. As you can see, red color says stop, yellow is think, and third, which is green one, is act. Alright, so when we move on, next is how to go about. We need what we call the materials. First, we need 3 circles and 1 rectangle block, just like this. What can we do from this is we need this paper, an A4 size paper that has 3 circles and 1 rectangle. Now, teacher Jordash has prepared this in advance for your parents to be able to print out for you guys if needed. But of course, if you already printed your own version or you have created your own version similarly, by all means, you can use it as well. The next thing we need is what we call the color pencils. We can have such as this one, where we have color pencils, or anything that has color markers. Then we are able to do the art and craft. Finally, we also need cellophane tape and as well as glue, so that when we are done coloring, we are able to paste it one by one here. As you can see, all 3, and finally we are able to create this ultimately. Alright? So now teacher Jordash is going to begin together to do with you guys. Let's do it.